everyone. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today just with a quick little Instagram update. If you saw my community post, you will be aware that I have lost my original crafty Instagram page. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm hoping I can still regain access, but it has been completely disabled. So this morning, early this morning, I got a notification when I was on there that my account was disabled and I could put in a request for an appeal. It didn't say why, no reason was given. So I clicked on the appeal button. Then it asked for a code that could be sent to my phone. So I had the code texted to me, entered that code. Then it wanted one to be sent to my email. So I sent it to email, entered the codes that they wanted. And then I did not get anything else as far as whether or not it's being reviewed, when I could, potentially receive an update, or if I'll potentially get access back to my account. And this is so upsetting for me because I've had that account for 9 years. I've only made it really a crafty account since maybe 2019, 2020. Before that, it was just kind of a personal IG. But then I shifted the direction of my page just to crafts, and I've curated pictures, and as I've gotten better at taking pictures of my craft creations and things, and I post on there all the time. You guys know I would post all the time, almost every day, oftentimes. Well, I have literally no access to that account. I have no access to the photos, no access to anything. I'm sure my photos are backed up somewhere in my phone, on my Gmail account, but I delete them off of my phone just to not take up a ton of space, because I take so many photos. So they're not actually physically on my phone, but I'm hoping they're backed up somewhere. Maybe I can recover them if I go back through my Google account. But yeah, very, very, very upsetting. I didn't have a ton of followers, but I had 1,600 followers or just under or something. But the fact is, I was following so many people, well over 2,300 people or something. And so I've lost access to all of that, access to all my photos, which is obviously the most upsetting part. I have to start all over. It's very frustrating. And so I created a new account. I did link it in my community. I didn't link it, but I mentioned it in my community post. Now I just want to give you guys a heads up that I don't know what's going on with this new account. I don't know if it's because it's a new account. It's only letting me follow people back in very tiny increments. I think I have followed maybe 45 or 46 accounts. And every time I try to follow more people, it keeps giving me a message that's you're limited on what you can do to ensure that you're not doing too many likes, too many follows, etc., etc. So I'm assuming it's because it's a new account, and it's maybe to ensure that it's not a bot account or something. So if you have followed me and I'm not following you back, please bear with me. I am going to try to get these updated as soon as I can, but I have a feeling it's going to be a limited amount each day or something. I honestly have no idea how long it's going to take, and I have a huge queue of people that have followed me and I can't follow them back yet. So if you're watching this and you're waiting for me to follow you back, I promise I will. And there's a ton of people that haven't followed me back yet, so the list is just going to continue to get longer. But all of the ladies that have shared my posts and gotten people back over to my new page, or gotten people over to my new page, I totally appreciate you. I really I'm so frustrated with it. That's a lot of time and your energy and effort to curate my account the way I wanted it to look, the pictures I posted, and again, the fact that I've lost all those pictures potentially is very upsetting. But I just wanted to give you guys an explanation as to what happened, or as far as I could. Again, I don't know why this happened. From what I've heard, maybe my account was hacked, and maybe it was, and I wasn't aware of it, and maybe some things were trying to be posted that were bad. But I'm not aware of that, obviously, if I wasn't aware that it was hacked. Or maybe potentially my account was spammed with another account that was an issue, and maybe mine was removed because it was assume to be linked to that other account. I have no idea. So I really hope I'm able to get recovery of this account, but I'm honestly just gonna expect the worst. Because it's it's just it's very frustrating. And I know a lot of people have mentioned to me that they've had this happen and they were not able to get access to their old account. So yeah, it sucks. I have to start all over. But everybody that is sharing my, my new page and everything, I totally appreciate you. I am just really, it's been a very upsetting day. But also, I was thinking about it is I now have to order new labels, for my like creations, because now my old labels have my old IG account and nobody can even find that account if they wanted to look me up. So, I'm probably going to have to order new labels. I've talked to Bethany. She does labels. She made a bunch for me, not too long ago, but so that's just something else I have to deal with. Thankfully, this is not associated with my business account that I created to start for my sequin mixes. But I've lost, a lot of followers, a lot of accounts that I followed. I'm going to have to try to remember everybody that I followed that wasn't like crafty related. Like there's animal accounts and things that I like to follow and stuff like that. So, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. And again, if you have followed me and I haven't followed you back, I promise I will. There's like a long queue of who I can follow back. And I've just been trying to click on them. And every time I click on them, it says you're limited, to keep our community safe or whatever. Again, I think it's just to ensure that like, it's not a brand new account. That's like a bot account and just trying to add a ton of people all at once. So I'm going to try again this evening, to add a few more people at a time. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to wait till tomorrow and try to add more people tomorrow. And it might have to be like a day by day process. I don't know. But I'm just frustrated and just upset that I don't have access to my photos and, stuff like that. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know what's going on with my IG. And, yeah, so if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you've not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.